Hello everybody and welcome. This is Boris recording another audio commentary, and today is Jaedong versus Bisu, played in Pro League, HwaSeung versus SKT T1 on February 28th. The Tyrant, the Legend Killer, versus Bisu, the Dagger, the handsomest Protoss out there, the living legend, the Legend Killer versus the Legend, and this is played the day before their GOM TV match. They played a best of 5 that you can check out now at gomtv.net, and they both requested an extra week to prepare. It was originally going to be on February 22nd, but they requested an extra week to prepare, and it was only on March 1st, which is the day after this. 4, 3, 2, 1. So both players are really practiced for this matchup. They're really prepared to play each other. They've probably been going over each other's games, and we are on Neo Harmony, which is the advantage goes to Jaedong. It's so far heavily favored Zerg versus Protoss, probably because there's so few bases on the map that the Zerg's mobility really allows them to gain more of an advantage, that the Protoss to pick up a 4th base, or to even pick up a 3rd base, have to push all the way across the map. And the Zerg has an easier time of pushing all the way across the map. You can manufacture a mineral only in the back of your base. There's a temple that you can, only one temple, unlike Medusa, that you can take down and manufacture a mineral only, but we don't really see that. I haven't seen that yet, except for Terran in more of a late game. I haven't seen someone do that for the 3rd expansion. Bisu setting up a Forge Fast expand, and we are at cross map positions. I don't know if I said Jaedong at the top left in teal and Bisu at the bottom right in orange. And the cross map positions, I think, hurt Jaedong a little, because he is so much of an attacking player. He wants to put constant pressure on his opponent, and Bisu loves to harass. And it looks like, it looked like he was putting down a gateway, but yeah, that is a forge. It would be an odd place to put a gateway if he was going for a 1 base build. But anyways, it's going to be interesting to see whether they and Jaedong going for a 12 hatch actually. So if Bisu scouts this in time, which he is right now, he's going to be able to put down a Nexus immediately. So Jaedong's 12 hatch worked pretty well for him, considering that Bisu already had to put a forge down first, that he wasn't able to go 12 Nexus, that he had to go the forge before the Nexus. But nevertheless, it's going to be interesting to see whether the players are going to spoil their grand strategies that they're planning on using in the GOM match. In this match, it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to go for the build that they've been preparing, or just something else. I've already seen that best of 5 series, and I've got to say it was a great series. Even if you weren't planning on checking it out, you should still check it out. There were some great games, and an immediate 3rd hatchery, and you can see how far across the map that is. He put that at the expansion of the bottom left base, and that's really far away from the map. And on Neo Harmony, the natural expansion has a hole in it. It's got 2 entrances, a front entrance and then a small back entrance, and that's another reason it's being favored towards Zerg, because it's harder to do the Forge Fast expand. But Bisu, if Super Daniel Man in that cast that I'm talking about, he said that if there's anyone who can defy map conventions, it is these pair of legends, these great players. They're just so good that they can overcome a map disadvantage with the right build or the right and amazing micro. And look how on time those probes transfer. That was exactly the time at which probes should have transferred. I can't even get that good of a probe transfer against the computer. And Jaedong's morphing his lair at his natural expansion, so that Bisu won't scout it with his probe unless he goes down the ramp, which he is doing. But I don't. Oh no, he didn't do that. He just looped around on the map. I don't know if he saw that. And considering that Jaedong, excuse me, put that third hatchery at such an out of the way location, it looks like Bisu Zealot is about to go scout that. And it looks like Jaedong's going to bring Zerglings to defend this, but that one drone's probably... No, it's evacuating. I was going to say it was going to go down. But usually when we see when we see a 3 hatchery build, we see it on 2 bases. And when we see a 5 hatchery build, we see the 3rd hatchery go on 3 bases. Because you are going to be able to produce enough units to defend that hatchery. So I would predict now that Jaedong's going for the standard 3 hatch Spire, 5 hatch... 5 hatch Hydralis Den, and a 2 Zealot versus 6 Zergling battle. Both the Zealots come out alive, and the Zerglings, 4 of them get taken out. And it looks like we're going for a Bisu build. This could Stargate Citadel would normally indicate to me that it was going to be just maybe a speed lot, maybe with High Templar or Archon support, but maybe a timing attack if +1s were to start soon. But with Bisu, I'm just going to say it's probably going to be the Bisu build, because Bisu loves Dark Templars so much. And